Hi, it's Cindy from Quilter's Cupboard in Ankeny, Iowa again for part 2 of our purse party purses. We've got so many. We're going to be talking for a little bit here. But I just wanted to show you, we do quite a few exclusive designs. This is one that I put together that we love. Many of you have done that 10-minute table runner. Well, we've made it into a tote bag. So this is the 10-minute table runner tote. All of our exclusive patterns are just $2.50. And they're easy. Not a lot of detail, but just enough to get you to whip out that project. So this one's very fun. It is a basically 10-minute table runner. Sewed up the sides, flipped the tops down, added your handles. Now you can personalize it by putting pockets inside, but we didn't on this one because we just wanted to keep it simple. We also have a nice kit that includes the interfacings and all of the fabrics of this bag. And I'll tell you where to find it in just a minute. The other exclusive one that we did a bus trip last fall, and so I designed this for our bus trip. And this one's called the Strip E Tote. Great way to use up 2.5-inch strips that you might have left from a jelly roll, or you can cut your own. But it's a great pocket, love the handles, just a nice bag. And it's mostly all strips with a little bit of lining fabric and a little bit of contrast for your back there. Again, just one of our little inexpensive patterns, just something fun, easy to do. These are becoming collector's items, so you guys better get in on these. So I wanted to tell you a little bit about, losing my apron here, a little bit about some other interfacings. So both of these used fusible fleece. And I have my little interfacing samples here. So iron-on battings come a couple different kinds. We carry from Pellon the fusible fleece, which is very lightweight. You can really tell the fusible side, but it doesn't give a lot of body to things. It's thinner. I use a lot in placemats and some bags like this one where I don't want it to be a heavy one. But Lazy Girl does a little bit heavier one called Dreamy. That's a fusible that I really like a lot. Gives more body, little bit nicer. This one, though, is a little harder to tell which is the fusible side. So that, excuse me while I reach, is another reason I really like the applique pressing sheets. You think about it just for like a fusible web, but I use it when I'm putting it on my piece, because when you put batting or interfacings on, you should do it from the fabric side, because your iron does not like that batting, just kind of puckers it up. It can be very nasty, your poor little irons. But with the applique pressing sheet, I can actually have my batting on the top, press my applique pressing sheet on the top, and fuse it together. So if for some reason I accidentally have my batting on incorrectly, it just peels right off. Flip it over, try it again. So think about the applique pressing sheets for applying your batting as well. You can see a little bit more what's going on, and it just works great. I've just kind of started to do that, and I really like the results. So we talked just a second about Lazy Girl designs. So we have a traditional favorite. This is our 5th year of Purse Party, and I think this is the 5th year I've showed this bag. And it is called the Margot bag. And this one's wild, but you can do it in just about anything. If you are scared to put in a zipper, the Margot bag is the bag to start with. We're going to remove this fancy rubber band holding our straps together. Now, Joyce, who made this one, also lengthened the straps. The straps on the Margot are normally about that long. So you can fiddle around, make whatever works for you. I know in the winter, I like a little longer strap to go over the heavy coat, but in the summer, I like a little shorter one. So you can really personalize that. Her zipper technique, phenomenal. It's a great bag to start with. I think it's neat because I love these pockets. Cell phone fits in here really, really nicely, showcases a pretty print. It's just a great deal. Now sometimes we love these pockets so much that we'll put them again on the back side. Absolutely no reason you can't do that. But Lazy Girl does some phenomenal patterns. Plus she does her interfacings, and my table is just getting messy here. She also came out a couple years ago now with her line of pressing tools. And I think these are phenomenal. On Clover's website, they do Tool Time where they've shown all of these tools. But my favorite I think it's my favorite. I go back and forth. I love these guys a lot. But this one is a point turner and a creaser. I have my old-fashioned point turner that I've had forever, but it's really only about that long. And so when you're doing purses and bags, it's a little tricky to get down in here. So it's great for getting into the corners to poke it out. I like it a lot, and I'll show you when we get to vinyl how well it works to help me with my vinyl. This one is a seam roll. Instead of our big old-fashioned seam rolls we use for clothing, this one's perfect. So when I get in there and I need to press a seam, this just goes in. I can roll my iron over it. Really nice. This one, when you're burning yourself up with your iron, when you're trying to turn under, like for purse handles or straps or something, there's a little point, little stiletto, which is great for when you're putting it in your sewing machine too, to hold those corners. And then this end is a good gripper, kind of has a rubberized tip on it. But none of these will melt, so you can put them right up against your iron and use them as a third hand. And then this one, which is called the hot hemmer, is perfect for turning up hems. So this goes in, you can press your hem up, it's clearly marked. You guys can't see all the details, but these are great. So you just have to come to the store, or you can go to our website, because we've got all of these products on our website with all the details, so you can order them if you don't live close. Our website is www.quilterscupboardiowa.com. And we've got a section right now that says Purse Party. So you can go and see every purse and bag and accessory that we've talked about here at Purse Party. So I think we've got time for one more in this section. And what should it be? Let's check my list. Oh, this one's really fun. It's called the Ann handbag. For you that are a little bit frillier, this bag was really fun to do. You know, there's so many bags out there, and they appeal to different people. This one has been really great, but it's a little bit more involved. Not too bad, but kind of a fun bag. Now, you can't touch this like you could if you were here during our purse party, but instead of a fusible fleece or a dreamy, this one has just regular flannel. Nice, lightweight flannel as its inner lining in there. So it's quilted through. And the reason why is because of our tucks or our little pleats in here. If I had a batting that was too thick, these would not lay as nicely as I do. It also has a little gathered top section. So you're going to gather and then you're going to fuse it down to a piece of interfacing. Really, really cool bag. Nice little handles, features covered button or fun decorative button if you've got. And then, when you buy this pattern, she has a link in her pattern to take you to her website, where she has a free pattern for her little mini version. And the nice thing is that from the fabrics that you had left from this one, you've got enough to make this little bag. Nice little zipper, similar concept. My pin is pinned all the way through my bag, so it's a mystery what this looks like on the inside. But you can do a little handle to carry it. Mother's Day is not even close to coming up, but when we get a little bit closer, and it may take you guys that long to make one of these, but wouldn't this be cute? Mother and daughter low matching bag. Very cute. So, visit our website, and I'll be back in just a minute for Purse Party Part 3.